Just remember, every limiting belief you have has been learned and it can be overcome. And there are many, many ways in which that can happen.
I love that. I feel like you've got an answer for everything that I could possibly need. We could carry on everything up.
Yo. Alright, Grandad. I'm alright. What? Alright. We're alright. We're good.
Huge TV show.
We are at Sturgate. Nice bit of history to this place. It didn't span long as a base, interestingly. I think this will be an interesting one because where there's training, there's accidents, and where there's accidents, there's sometimes fatality. So I was driving here and I was looking over the trees, and I was thinking, just imagine over the tops of them trees, Lancasters would have flown. Lancs would be like, whoa, straight over the top of the trees. Just for a second, just had a moment, just driving, I was like, wow. And I can't imagine it'd have been an easy place to land. Purely because of the location of it. If you look at where the location actually is, it's actually not far off the bottom of the Wolds, like Lincolnshire Wolds. So, like, if you were coming back from Germany and you'd taken off from the training facility, then, like, you'd have had to pass things like Bimbrook, Hemswell and everything like that, drop down from the Wolds, come lower and lower and lower to find the runway. So I can't imagine it would have been that easy to fly to or from, if I'm honest. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've got a new piece of equipment, which is always nice. And not only have I got a new piece of equipment, I've also got a little something in my pocket. And the little and the little something in my pocket is actually going to be quite interesting, because if I can get the spirit to say something like a certain word, so the certain word could be if the spirit chat box comes out with song or rhyme or lyrics, anything relating to a poem, then I'll pull this thing out of my pocket and I'll read it. But this specific little poem, song that they had, actually relates to the squadron. So if they can bring me something like, if they can prove themselves and say, oh, song, give us a song, we want the song, then I'll pull it out and I'll read it. I can't sing it because I don't know what the backing tune they use to sing it, but I will get it out and I will sing it out to him. So I think it's going to be, I've never done the site before. I've been to it on many occasions. I think me and Nick have stopped here for bacon butties once and food. We've watched, there was actually a car show here. They used to do a car show here, which was quite interesting. That was pretty cool. I've actually been up the runway up here in my Civic Type R. Oh, Grandad, booyah. I've actually gone up and paid, you pay them a couple of quid and they let you go blasting up the runway at God knows what mile an hour. I've actually done that. That was quite fun. They're not doing the show this, are they not? It's a shame because they really did perform at it. They really did do really well. So, well, each to their own. But there's plenty of buildings on this site as well. Not only is there plenty of buildings, there's plenty of bits and bobs around you can like dig into and have a browse around. Not only is there plenty of buildings, there's plenty of bits and bobs around you can like dig into and have a browse around. So yeah, it's just going to be getting in there and finding out where's going to be good to go. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can just walk in and roam around. There's no like trespassers will be beaten or shot or anything like that. There's nothing There's no, you know, there's no signs, and it's pretty walkable in. There's just a walkway next to it, and you can just walk in by the looks of it. So hopefully we can just walk in, no dramas, and yeah, they're not asked. If there is someone on site and they appear, just tell them what we're up to, really. Tell them we're not here to cause any drama or any harm. We're just interested in the site's history. It obviously has a really interesting history, but really important history. We needed, as Britain, as the R.A.F, we needed sites like this to be able to do what we did during Bomber Command. So this played a pivotal role, quite an important role. I believe it was one of the last sites to be built, but was also one of the first sites to be closed. It didn't spend long open. It was opened. It had a job to do, and it was closed back down and sold off. So it's going to be interesting, but I don't think it's going to let us down. And I say that because even though she's not with me tonight, is Nick. She has done a bit of history herself on it and had a little look. We've found a few names. Nick's found some interesting names. I've had a little look. Found quite an important name, actually, of a gentleman. A name very well known in the world of the R.A.F. And all these people played, you know, really, really, really important roles. Really successful pilots. Really good at what they did. Yeah, let's hope. I'm really hoping we can get one of them to come forward. Really, really, I'm hoping one of them will come forward. There's a new toy. I've got so much to carry. Yeah. I don't think I'll take that. I don't think we'll need the thermal camera. And if we do, I'll come back and get it anyway. I've just got that much to... I think I need to treat myself to a new case. I think I'm long overdue one now. Yeah, I think I'm long overdue a new case. So, hopefully we don't get booted off. Like I said, I've never been here. I've never had any problems here. I've been here before, but again, I've never had any issues realistically. I don't think there's anyone with... Hello, Steve! I fucking sent you this earlier. I'm literally down the road, like from my house. If I said to you, RAF training facility, Steve, where would you think I am? And if I said 50 squadron, where do you think I am? I only just got there. Bloody terrible, Steve. Bloody terrible. So yeah, if I said to you 50 squadron, and I said to you training facility, where am I? Yeah, I'm not causing them any alarm or distress. I'm not causing any damage. I'm not here to cause any problems. I'm not here to steal any planes. I'm just here to investigate. Just here to investigate a bit of history, you know. There's a couple of cars here, so I don't know if I'm going to rock up and then people are going to be like, you need to leave, you shouldn't be here. And I'd be like, oh, what? But I just want to look around the buildings, yeah. I don't want to come in any buildings or any properties, and I quite like the place. I only live down the road. It makes you wonder how big it was, you know, looking around. Like, it really was a huge site. But there's some cars parked on. So if there is someone here, hopefully they don't get upset or anything like that. And like always, we mean well, not cause. Hopefully they don't get upset or anything like that. And like always, we mean well, not cause any problems. We're not here to cause any drama. We are here. Look around and appreciate what it was. So nice. I'm not getting the look around and appreciate what it was. So nice. I'm not getting the look around and appreciate what it was. So nice. Look around and appreciate what it was. So nice. I'm not getting the we are here. These little hangars are original as well. Quite before. I'm not getting the we are here. These little hangars are original. What? What we need to is it is still active. There's still planes on it. What do I remember? I can't say, but maybe wrong. Oh, Steve. Look around and appreciate what it was. So nice. I'm not getting we are here. These little hangars are original as well. Quite interesting. Haven't opened very long. What's that lost picture of? Open very long. What's that lost picture of? Obviously they've done a few of their own stuff. Hopefully it's looping now. Oh god. We're having a Dalai Lama. It's looping now. Oh god. We're having a Dalai Lama. Looping. I'm not gonna upset anyone. Oh, the Retford Glass Company are here. Cool. Now I know where you are, lol. Hello, Claire. I've never done this one. I do know there's a little building over there, look, if you can see in the distance. And I have got something to do really interesting tonight. I never knew that building was there. So when I was a boy, I actually used to ride out here with my dad on push bikes. And we actually used to go over there, just to the left of that tree. Because over there was where there was like an accessible bit of runway you could go to. Little bunnies, bunny rabbits. Oh, lots of bunny rabbits. Wow, look at that, look. There's a piece of tan. That's in really good condition as well. Some more planes. So we'll try and get over there, even if I have to take you through a field. There's another bit across the road. There is loads of this place, to be fair. Quite a bit. But to say it wasn't early, to say it wasn't long as an RAF base, and it wasn't very long. There's still a lot here. I feel like I need to know what's under there. Because it's on a platform. Who knows? But why would it be on a platform? I get if it was just a normal drain, but it's on a platform, which is a bit weird. I'd love to know what that is. There's a big windsock on it. Annie with the Owens family smashing me a money gun. Thank you, Dorlen. This is Lincoln Aero Club. So again, some benches there we can just take a seat at. Maybe they don't like us here. Maybe they don't believe in paranormal. I don't know, but like I say, I'm not going to upset them. Not going to cause any drama. Oh wow! So I'm going to show you this traffic control tower in a minute, and it looks very similar to the one we've just been at Wickenby. Maybe with an add-on, but it doesn't look far off the Wickenby one. And there's a piece of the runway right in front of us. So there's another building. So let's go for a little adventure. It's a big old site though. You know, it's got loads about it. I'm not going to start messing with any of the stuff or causing any drama. It's just a really interesting site. Look, just another piece of the runway. I don't think this actively takes you anywhere. They've got some cameras up there that are on swivel heads and stuff, so we might draw their attention later, I don't know. These are pop-up hangars. They wouldn't have been here during the efforts of World War II, but the runway definitely would have been. And there's some planes, there's still some planes here. Well, obviously it's their personal planes, but that just adds to the atmosphere, I think. I'd love to know what that is though. Look, that's in line with these, look. So if I'm feeling energetic later, we'll take a walk over that field and we'll have a look. But there is quite a lot of stuff here, you know. But we'll hang around where the hive of energy should be. So the hive of energy would be around this tower. And there's no denying it's a tower, because it looks like a tower. It's got all the traits of a tower. It's got every trait in the world of a tower, in fact. But more so, half a tower. Or it's a tower facing the wrong way. Weird. And there's the runway. There is the runway. There's a box up. Join the team. Join the team. Come and join the team. There's another windy sock over there. I can't believe how silent it is though. It's really quiet. And I've got something really special. 3 more people send roses if you can. And hey, look, dropping in a little mod in for me. Thanks, Doug. Getting on the mod game. So I am just setting up. It sounds like there's monkeys over there. Gender Nick would be well away if she heard monkeys. She would probably try to cuddle one. Dog 95, thank you very much for the roses, getting us up there. Appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. So I'm going to pop you guys in the sand. Gem, thank you very much. So, let me just, the bench is a little bit rickety, so I'm going to be careful with the bench. So, here we are at RAF, what would have been, it's now Sturgate Aerodrome, but before it was RAF Sturgate. So, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong. I've done a bit of Googling. I've gone on the Bomber Command website and had a look on there. Done a bit of history, but if I'm wrong, Renter goes from Paranormal Steve. He'll be absolutely on it and it'll be right to put me in my place. So, this base was one of the last to be erected, but was also one of the first to be closed. It did not spend very long as an RAF base at all. It was mainly for training. It was blind flying, I believe I read. I don't know how blind flying would have worked, but surely that would have been quite interesting. It was home to 50 Squadron, and there's another one, I can't remember what they're called, but 50 Squadron stands out to me because there were some very famous, interesting people. Now, I've done a bit of a Steve here, and I've got a piece of paper, and Nick's written it out for me, bless her, so I don't have to do the rest. So, I'm not going to read this out. I'm going to get the spirits, grab a drink, and yeah. So, quite a famous name in the RAF world was a guy named Jimmy Flint. It was a CO wing commander, the last wartime CO of 50 Squadron. So Jimmy Flint was the last commanding officer of 50 Squadron that there was. Must have been really scary for the guide dogs though. So it turns out when you when you go digging into 50 Squadron, it was quite an interesting squadron. With training and going out there and just generally going out, doing what they need to do, dropping off the bombs in Germany and coming back. In here, in this piece of paper that I've got on my belly, okay, is their song. So 50 Squadron, so I'll shout that out, had a song, okay. And Nick, bless her, has written the song down for me. Now, if we get anything along the lines of on the spirit chat box, and I'll ask the spirits, what is in my pocket? Can you give me something? Now, it rhymes, so it could be a poem, it could be a rhyme, but it was their song apparently. But you know, I don't know the backing track to it, so I can't sit here jamming away trying to sing it. She sounds like a good egg. She is a good egg. However, if I can get them to communicate with me through the spirit chat box, and they say the word song, guys, you need to listen out for this as well. If they say the word song, if they say the word rhyme or letters or words or pocket, do you know what I mean? What's in your pocket? Then I'll call it out. I'll say it. I'll sing it. I'll rhyme it. I'll pull it out and I'll read it out for them. But I'm not going to read it out unless they bring it to me. So they've got to bring me it out, and then I will pull it out of my pocket. So I want them to tell me what's in my pocket, and then I'll sing it. And I reckon it'll be quite nice for them to hear it again. You think, you know, if you were in 50 Squadron, the last time you heard that song, Gem with the Clam, booyah! It's a shell energy. But yeah, well, that's what we need. We need tons of energy. We need these lads from 50 Squadron to come forward and give us some words so we know it's them. But yeah, you think the last time you heard that song was near like over 100 years ago, or just short of 100 years ago. And then some randomer called the Spiritual Bailiff rocks up at your old RAF base and starts saying it, or he's got it in his pocket. So I think if we can get them to come forward, identify what is in my pocket, then I will get it out, and I will. Well, I'll say it. I'll sing it. I'll say it as I see it. It's quite nice. It's quite an interesting little rhyme that they come up with, song, whatever it may be. And yeah, it did make me chuckle when I first read it, and I was like, "Yeah, boy." I was like, "These guys don't mess around." So yeah, we're just waiting for a bit of nightfall to come in, but it is a lovely sight. It is a Mike, you got your thermals. Best get Nick some flowers and wine for the way home. I ain't got thermals. I've just got my hoodie and I've got my body warmer and my jeans. As everyone always questions my my fashion stance these days. I don't know why. And we've got a new bit of kit. I'm going to show you a new bit of kit again, guys. With the kit, okay. I feel a bit lost right Nick here, but I'm all right. So I'm looking for her. I'm actually found myself looking around for her. Oh, there's a car over there. Are you on the site? What are you doing? No, you're not. So, MC Hammerlock. Booyah. It's tricky. So, I've got a new bit of kit. No, you're all right, love. You're all right. Don't panic. You'll get in your snugglies and get comfy, bless you. So, I was going to say, new bit of kit. Right, okay. So, as I've always told you, things like gifts, Butcher, I bloody messaged you, you sausage head. Man up. This new bit of kit that I've got, vibration sensor. It literally detects that. It detects anything, any banging, any tapping, anything like that, and it just goes off. And again, I've got to thank all you guys, because you need to be in the woods, good stuff in there. What, over that way? Over that way. Because there is a building over there, so I am going to take a walk over that way later. I love how he knows where I am almost immediately, like, I know where you are. Mental. In fact, Rent-A-Go Steve, Butcher's the one I want you to meet, because I think you two would be like this immediately, like, I know where you are. Mental. In fact, Rent-A-Go Steve, Butcher's the one I want you to meet, because I think you two would be like this. Like, you'd be chatting R.A.F. all day long. All day long, it'd be mental. Yes. Like, you'd be chatting R.A.F. all day long. All day long, it'd be mental. No, don't stress yourself, Ducky. Don't stress yourself. You've got work it, man, as well. It's nearly 10 o'clock as it is. Don't panic. No, don't stress yourself, Ducky. Don't stress yourself. You've got work it, man, as well. It's nearly 10 o'clock as it is. Don't panic. And then you plug it in there. And then a little... It's lagging for me too. Is it lagging again? I don't know what's going on. We've got a wicked signal as well. lost the picture again. Let me know when you're back. Let me know when you're back. He's back? Are you back yet? Back. You're back. Right, so I'll demonstrate it on this piece of fence. I think it's going to be a really back now, but we don't know what you've been talking about. So I've been talking about this new piece of equipment. This is the Skyer or the Sire vibration detection device. So right, it's a bit weird, but there's actually a plane coming. I kid you not. Can you see that? There's a plane coming. Can you see it? In the distant light, there's a plane right over there. You can't even see it on there, can you? Right, so we'll quickly demonstrate this, and I'm really weird why there's a plane coming. This place should be closed at night. So this is the vibration sensor they've got. You literally flick the little on switch. It says it fires up, it glows up yellow, and then you wait for it to load. And when it goes green, then you know it's ready to rock and roll. There you go. So this picks up vibration, and it's so sensitive, it's unreal. So we was using it on the dining room table, we used it on like the coffee table. All I did was touch. What was that? What animal is that? What are you? What? What? There's a weird animal over there making weird noises at me. What? What? Just shouting at me. I'm not Dr. Doolittle. I'll show you the animal. Only Nick would message and say that, wouldn't she? Bollocks to your paranormal. Show me that animal that's making a weird noise. Whatever he is. I feel like it could be a duck, but it could also not be a duck. Pheasant. It could be a pheasant. It's making a weird squawking noise though. So, back to it. Shut up. You're interrupting. Go on. Go back home. So, really interesting piece of equipment. It's a dinosaur. You just touch it. Touch anything around it. Again, you just... doesn't need to be hard. But then it's got a really interesting setting. Whereas if you turn the knobbly all the way to the right, so I think it flashes red once for one tap and then green for 2 taps. Red is 1 tap, and then you get a 4-second timer. I'll show you, I tell you, I haven't worked this bit out yet. So I haven't worked that bit out yet, still. Forgot the wine and flowers, bring me that animal. But we will use it for its other purpose as touch sensor. And it doesn't even need to touch it, it can just touch near it. So, you know, you just pop it over there. I suppose if I put it... if I put it all the way over there and tap the fence down here, it still picked it up. Wait for it to go off. It still picked up that I'm tapping the fence down here. It's hard to be in two places at once and show you. It's a nightmare. And it's on. So it's quite a clever piece of kit. I quite liked it. It wasn't massively expensive, which surprised me, especially with how sensitive it is. I've been told I'm not allowed animals. I have not said such a thing. But yeah, I think it was only about 30 quid. And it's dead sensitive. It's what you want it for. And if you know, just one or you other, and you're really quiet, and something goes and it just taps near it, sets it off, then you know something's about. Good bit of kit. And I've got to say, thank you all you guys, because you guys paid for this. With all your gifts, all your subscriptions, this is all paid for by you. So without you guys, we wouldn't have all this new piece of equipment for us to show you and come forward with and go from there, really. So the time is 22 minutes past 9, 21:22, 100 hours, 30 quid, and you can't even have a free animal. Come on now. The animal's not technically free, is it? Because by the time you've had to feed it and everything like that, it gets expensive, doesn't it? We learnt that the hard way. We've learnt that the hard way altogether. So I want your guys' thoughts on setting up equipment tonight. I feel like maybe we should set up something on the fence. We could maybe put something up there. Provided I don't upset anyone. Maybe put something on the stairs, if that's the case. I don't know if the stairs were there during World War II. Grass is free. Were the stairs there? Would people be running up and down the stairs after training sorties and stuff like that? Hello, Melcat. So yeah, we are getting them out there. The time is ticking. I think there's quite a lot of buildings to cover. Yeah, there's one over there. There's one over there. There. There's one there. There's one there. There's the pathway there, and then obviously, as Butcher was said, there's buildings off into the woods. And when I was a boy, I used to actually go around them buildings in the woods, so I know where they are. But for anyone who missed it, like I said to anyone, in my pocket is something really special. It was 50 Squadron's song, rhyme, whatever it may be. If they can come through on the Spirit Chat box and give me a word that says rhyme, song, get your song out, get your rhyme out, pocket, get in your pocket and get me that out because I want to hear it again one more time, then I'll get it out, but they've got to bring it out or you guys ain't going to hear it. So and it's quite funny actually. I quite liked it. So I think we'll move down benches a little bit. It's quite an interesting sunset, I'll show you. It's actually really nice and lovely. Happy wife and happy life and all that, yeah. What about happy husband? We've got to have one of them too. It works two ways. So I think we'll concentrate on the tower. Maybe spend 45 minutes, an hour at the tower. Go venture around the corner where there's some other bits and bobs, and then we'll go for a walk into the woods and then try to find what other bits and bobs are in the woods and go from there, really. I've actually come away from that bench as well because it's a bit rickety and I don't want to be blamed for breaking it. So, for any of you that missed it, we are at RAF Sturgate. Not very open, not open very long. Hello, Maria. Not open very long. This base was used for training for Lancaster pilots and stuff like that, and for blind flying, apparently. But as you can imagine, where people are training, there are accidents, and where there are accidents, there are few fatalities. So there's potentially a few fatals on here. Some that left and never came home, which we expect during the time it was actually active RAF base. Not often he's speechless. Who? I'm never speechless. I've always got something to say. Little EMF meter. We've got the lights. Definitely need lights so we can see. Is it wind up mic night? Yeah, I think it is, Gareth. But I'm not. I'm not biting. I'm not going to lower my tone. I'm not going to bring myself down to their games. Now, we don't need loads out. Like, we don't need loads of odds and sods and bits of equipment here, there, and everywhere. We just don't need it. But obviously, we do need. What is going on now? Hello, James. All right, mate. He's gonna stare at that plane for a little bit. There you go, look. Ghost planes. Glad you're well, mate. KTMS Warrior, bless you. Hello, love. So, it is gonna be really give James a little look around, bless him. So he's a bit wondering, like, where the fuck is he tonight? What is he doing? Are they blind planes? They could be. I don't understand, I don't quite get the terminology of training flying blind. I feel like that could be without instruments, without, you know, turn all the instruments off and fly the plane as a plane. You've got no guide, you have to do everything by sight. That's what I think it means. I could be wrong. Now these are quite loud, so I can literally just pop them around the corner. Probably set up a cat ball or two. I'll set 3 up. I'm not going to go mad for it. Yeah, Steve will tell me how blind flying works. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. So there is a road up there, so we just have to be a bit cautious of the road. It's not a busy road, it is a dead quiet road. It's actually on the back of a country road, so I don't rate these benches though. It's either that or I've put some timber on, and I have put some timber on, but I know it's not that bad. So, REM pod, motion detector on the steps. There is also a REM pod on the walkway there, followed by a few cat balls. And where would we be without cat balls? So we'll just sit and we'll generate I think them geese are having a good time. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Flying with no instruments or anything like that. So they used to fly blind around here, and that's probably why there were so many accidents, really. Because they were flying blind. I suppose it would have been quite hard work. But yeah, a really interesting sight nonetheless. You never know, you might see an airman walk across there. Who knows? Oh, there's one popped in. No name, no case, no nothing, no picture. Goodbye. Thank you. We've got some other bits of paranormal equipment. I've not got the tappy thing out yet. We will get that out. But I just want our normal bits of equipment for a little while. Until we lose darkness. Because you're not going to be able to see the tappy piece of equipment. Until it all peaks off a little bit. So I'm just trying to keep my eye out on stuff. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what the other squadron is. Hang on guys, see if I can just pull it up for you. I'm not very good with this ticker McTucky. Activities. Flip camera. It's not even that cold out, to be fair, tonight either. Guys, don't forget to like, tappy, and share. Sharing is the biggest thing. Get it out there to people. Let's show people that we can get some paranormal activity. Things do happen. Enhance background. Oh, I might be able to show you. So there you go. There's a little bit about some of the stuff. There's some of the people that have passed away. You're probably not going to see it because of the comments, so you might want to move the comments out of the way. But these are some of the people who had accidents here. So now I need to turn out how to work out how to turn that off. And there's a little bit of history. Oh, why is it so zoomed in? That's really annoying. Really annoying. But that's where we are. It's a bit annoying that it's so zoomed in. But yeah, not a massive airfield at all. And not open very long at all. But still had its fair share of fatalities and things that actually happened. That's across the road. I can't show you that until we know. Rid of that. Now, how do I turn the backgrounds off? There we go. So, yep, this place had a fair few accidents, Steve, by the looks of it. It had its fair share. Oh! There's a guy here. Give me a second. Hi there, you okay? Say again? Yeah. Oh, I fucking shit myself. I was like, who the fuck is that? You bastard. I'm alright, love you. I forgot how big this place was. It is quite big, isn't it?
I've been down here before.
Have you not? No. Guess who's arrived? I'm not going to lie, shit me up, because I generally thought he was the owner or something, coming to kick me off. Hey! It's Cousin Rick!
Hello. I'm not
Just
going to let
turned
him
up.
sit up here by himself. I'll come keep him company for an hour.
So...
Could hear you.
Could you?
Yeah.
It's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum now. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
You're alright, not hurting anyone, are you?
Say again?
Says you're alright anyway, you're not hurting anybody, are you?
No, I mean, I can't imagine him finding a problem with just sat here and...
No. You might get some no gooder.
Some goody two shoes.
Yeah.
Get away from my plane. Mate, I'm nowhere near your plane.
No, I'm not interested.
No, I don't want your plane, I want the people who are here. So... This for a base wasn't open very long, was it? For what it was?
No, it's Americans had it for a...
Longer than we had it.
Yeah. It soon got ripped. All the runways over there. What's left of them.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah, it's mostly Americans. It was all like based in Kexby and shit like that. Where they used to live and everything.
I thought it'd be a nice little site to...
Yeah, I've never been down here before.
Have
It's
you not?
new to me, no. It's quite open, isn't it?
Oh mate, it's dead open. And then like obviously you've got all your buildings over there, in the bushes and trees.
Yeah, good stuff over there.
There's some interesting buildings over there.
Yeah.
I remember cycling up here as a kid. And we used to just cycle up past, go up to the top bit, you know where the old runway is,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cement, the concrete runway.
Yeah.
And you
it's
walk
all
down the
gated off now,
farmer's
isn't
bit.
it?
Yeah, you walk down the farmer's bit.
Yeah. Walk down here, isn't it?
I've got an interesting piece of equipment you'll like. Yeah, you know when you like asking for like things to tap and bang, the old school way, the proper way of doing it. Well, this thing picks up vibration. So that Cousin Rick's turned up. He said, "I can't leave you up here on your own for an hour, so I'm gonna come up and see you." So Cousin Rick's nipped up to see me, bless him. Because this site is not far away at all from me or Rick. It's probably 10 minutes for Rick, 10 minutes for me. It's slap bang in between Gainsborough. It is quite interesting. He has just gone for a wander over there. He said he's never been down this bit. He says this bit's quite interesting. But yeah. I found a bit of history for you, look. On this piece of paper. Nick writ it out. But 50 Squadron had a song. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that. And I thought it was quite interesting. Don't read it out.
I won't.
Because I'm gonna put it in my pocket and on the spirit chat box I'm gonna see if the spirits can get them to tell me what's either in my pocket or relate a word to what's in my pocket. And then I'll get it out and read it. There's method in the madness. Method in my madness.
Oh.
Yeah. That was our little song.
Didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Nice little,
I found it on that, the Bomb and Command website you sent me.
Oh yeah.
It was on there, but it was.
Little website, that, isn't it?
It is, but it was for the guy that
What's this?
Flinty guy. That's my little box. It stores all my bits and bobbins in. That's my little kid's box
Have you seen Mike's storage tin?
for batteries.
So we've got, I don't know, but this is Cinderella. This is Mulan. And that's Belle, Beauty and the Beast.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, well, you've got girls, you know, don't you?
Oh yes,
Oh dear.
do indeed have girls.
Actually watching it last afternoon.
Was you actually?
Yeah, I was on my own. I thought, what am I watching this shite for?
You loved it. But you watch it on your own?
Yeah. Mate, I'm a bugger for Disney films, mate. I love them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful. It's weird. But I don't get any like bad vibes. I get
You won't do it, I don't think.
no.
I don't think there's that many losses here, mate, so I don't think it was actually used during the war. I could be wrong.
Only a few. There was a few incidents with no fatalities,
Yeah.
and there was one incident with one fatality.
Yeah. I think it was originally built by the R.A.F. and then the USS RAF took it, didn't they?
USAF.
Yeah.
I don't think the USAF had any incidents here,
Uh,
but I know a few Lancs did.
I know Sturgate was one of the first aerodromes to use FIDO. I know that information.
What's FIDO?
Fog dispersal unit. So it used to be parked down the side of the runway, and then when it's foggy, they used to fill them full of oil and stuff and light them, and it just go woof.
Really?
Like yeah, and you make a big massive, like, you know, like Ghost Rider when he's on his bike.
Yeah.
Like that, so the planes could see where they're landing.
Wow.
But I don't think it was used much during the war. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting. See, he's a book of knowledge. Are you going to walk around the base? We are going to go for a little mooch around the base in a bit, yeah.
Not what I had to see, really, is there?
No, not unless you go over to that bit and there's a few buildings. Not loads, is there? Just one or two in the woods. There's one over there that as you walk in you can see.
Yeah, there's some blast shelters.
Is there?
Yeah, in the other bit.
Ah.
Down Cow Lane, down that bit.
Oh, over on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell you, he needs you. What? I'd be Marina or for Brave. Oh, okay. I get what you're talking about. Is there any spirits here? Could you come forward and speak to us? And let us know you're here? Any pilots or crewmen from the RAF or United States Air Force? I don't think no one lives on here, mate. No.
No, I don't know.
I think they used to years ago. You know, on the entrance, there's like caravan with an old Peugeot 205. You know, you walk in.
I saw that. It's got a cool car.
There used to be a guy. I'm sure there used to be a guy that lived there at one point ages ago. That was a long time ago, though.
I don't understand why the control tower's there though, because it's like I've never been down there before, so I can see. It's a bit like bar thing in it, Wickenby. The runway's like front here.
Yeah, I said that when I first started up. I was like, it's very similar layout to Wickenby.
Down there, and you've got a foot bit, haven't you? Straight up past these trees here.
Yeah,
Like that, isn't it?
like a massive fucking triangle as always.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't got a clue if his name was Alan. Kath. No clue at all, love. No clue. Is there anybody here? Anybody come forward? Saying that, I'm probably the first person to ever investigate the place.
I've never been here. I've never, you know, it would be the last place I would probably ever think of coming.
Yeah?
Yeah, because everyone does like Emswell and Bimbrook and
Everyone does all the really popular ones, don't they?
little old Sturgate.
Yeah, little old Sturgate sat there. Little training facility.
Yeah. Let's see where we are.
Have you got maps and stuff for Sturgate still?
I've got maps for everyone, mate.
Yeah, of course you have.
Right, there's that. There's a. Things sometimes it's hard to.
Noisy birds.
The hardest thing is trying to find out where you actually are.
Yeah, trying to work out where you are to where everything else is.
Yeah.
See, that's an original building.
Yeah.
That's original, but I don't think that they're definitely not.
No, they're not.
They're far from original. That's not. That is. The bits behind this are.
If that's a road that goes round, and then this is a bit around there, with all the stuff behind it, innit? Where the hell is the control tower?
Is there anybody with us? My name's Michael, and this is Rick.
Hello.
We've come to speak to you. Come to have a little chat. Hear about your story. Well, it's probably unusual that there's people here to actually communicate with you. You might not even be used to it. Do you think you could make a noise for us? You make a noise on the building or on one of the benches, on the fence? Anything's greatly appreciated. Have you got it, Doc? Do you know where we are? If you look on the stairs of the control tower, there's like probably what you could probably relate to as like a little radio with an aerial on top of it, and then just below that is like a little light. Do you think you could go to that and just set it off? Think you could try touch it? Left side of the big brown build. If there's anyone over there, could you come over here? Come forward. Wah, wah.
That thing there with a shutter in front of it is
What, that? So the thing with the shutter that we're facing at right now is admin offices.
used for something else.
How weird.
Things put that and things used for something else.
Oh wow.
And then there we are. And behind that, that's control tower. That's a big pan there. 60.
What's that?
9.
So that used to be admin offices apparently. Rick's looking at his map. He's got a map for every World War II RAF base there is to know or have.
That little white shed there
Yeah.
is the night flying equipment storeroom.
Night flying equipment storeroom.
Yeah.
So night flying equipment storeroom is that tiny little shed there.
Yeah.
That I can imagine it would all just be thrown in.
I'll kind of show you how we are at the minute. If I put it upside down, so like that. We'll zoom out a little bit. Do you see it? Is it gonna pick it up like that?
Yeah,
so
got it up.
That little square there is a control tower.
That's where we are then.
There's your little mini. That's that building there. Look at the angle.
Yeah.
Which is the admin block, and then you've got another building behind there which is now long gone, and you've got all that. So if you turned it round like that to run out upside down, you can see it was quite a
big old base, isn't it?
a big site.
Oh, actually, yeah, look at all the buildings.
Yeah, but that's
It looks nothing like that now.
as we're looking at it. That's where.
How big some of them hangars are, no?
That's how we're looking at it now. That way. So if we was on there's a control tower, that square there. So obviously, there's your runway in front of you. So you've got literally quite a lot. A lot of it was over
there,
which is all long gone.
So you learn something new every day.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, no, but that's good. That's the history of it. We know where to look. We know what's
I
what.
always carry this. I got all the maps on my phone. It's just interesting to know what things used to be. I think.
It's nice. It's good to know where you need to be, especially if you end up lost.
Another sunset tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite nice. It would be a proper hustle and bustle place, wouldn't it? You think about it. Look how many buildings were there. It'd have been a really busy site.
Yeah, it would have been, mate, yeah.
I suppose you never really, like you said, little old Sturgate.
No.
It's little old Sturgate, isn't it?
It is
It's
little
not.
now, but looking at the maps, it was quite
It's
a
massive.
considerable size, yeah. Not as big as Emswell, so what a bomber command station, but they were building it to go that way, I think.
Well, apparently it was part of number 7 Bomber Command or
I think
something.
they started building it towards the end, didn't they?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It wasn't long.
That's
It
why
wasn't
the
a long
Americans
time.
took over it.
It had further. But from what I was reading, it was all to do with training.
Yeah.
Training site. You guys going to do some investigation here, please? Just knows it. We are, yeah. We are investigating here tonight.
Let's see what I can find out.
See what you found. I'm itching to get my spirit chat box out. I'll see if they can bring any words, but I want to know we've pulled something first. I'm gonna go put something over by that night.
It was opened in 1944.
Okay.
But opened too late to see active use.
Did it?
So it closed down in 46. Between 46 and 53.
That's reset now.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look. Can you go inside? No, it's closed. Obviously, it's like 10 o'clock at night. So it's all owned by a private company now.
Peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah. Really peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, I've got to go on that. me. Just have a quick whip around.
Camera up here, isn't it?
Aye?
Camera up to hell up there.
Yeah, it's one up there for a start. Yeah.
I'm sure we've been clocked already.
Yeah, I reckon that you'll have seen, but it's probably keeping an eye on us, what we're doing. Is there anybody here who wants to talk to us? Could come forward. Where the owner rocks up and goes, oh, fucking shit.
Yeah.
I just had a moment with you rocking up.
It's quite deceiving because the camera, it looks quite light, but it's actually getting quite dark now, isn't it?
It is quite dark, yeah. Got the old night mode on. Just put 2 balls in front of the night equipment shed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because if
Ideal,
it's night time,
innit?
innit?
Yeah.
It's night time. Oh, I'll nip and go get the old night equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me go put cat balls in front of the night equipment shed. And
Nice to hear a plane.
it'd be lovely to hear a
Driving
plane.
a plane.
There's one thing I've not experienced yet. I've had the whole stone tape theory. With that guy shouting at Skidbrook and no one was there.
East Kirby's good for stuff like that.
Is it? See, did I tell you I rang them?
Yeah, Nicola told me.
Yeah, I spoke to them and they were
Yeah,
like, oh,
take
we don't
it.
do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Oh, right, okay, that's a shame.
I could say something, but I can't really say anything on camera. 'Cause, yeah.
Apparently it's owned by a company now who
They're selling by Panton Brothers.
is who?
Panton Brothers, Andy Panton owns it.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Why? Oh, is he? Alright. One of them. I don't know if it goes on. It does slightly dip. There is a bit of a. It's not fully underground though.
We did these Kirby. We went in the. We gave us keys to the control tower.
Did it?
Yeah. And one afternoon. So originally, Most Haunted did it once.
Yeah.
And then they said never again. Never again. We'll let somebody on. And I had a word with Andrew, which was Fred's son.
Yeah.
And I was a Propton Piston event.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, let's come go. So he knew who I was. He said, let's come go. No, we don't believe in all this shit. I don't want all that.
Oh, no way.
Okay, mate. That was Fred's son. And then I was walking into the hangar with Lancaster and Fred was stood there.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Oh, Fred, how are you? Oh, I'm alright, kid, how are you? But you got loads of ghosts here, haven't you? Oh, yeah, fucking hell, I can tell you some stories.
Really?
I was like, yeah. He said, do you believe in all this? And he said, oh, yeah, yeah. Let us go somewhere. He went, oh, I ain't got a problem with you being here.
Wow. So he was actually pretty decent.
So anyway, one of my friends who got a few contacts, pulled a few strings.
Yeah.
And took the keys to the hangar.
No.
And Fred knows at the gates. He says, I don't care what you do. Don't go near that fucking plane.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll kill you.
Oh, fair enough.
So it's alright then. So like, you fucked off.
No. Unbelievable.
We
Unbelievable.
did control tower, we did the hangar. But we've had our best sides have been on the wrong ways. So don't go near Kirby. It's only good stuff.
On your runway.
Especially at the back. So we use the airfield as Lancaster during the war. There were a lot of fatalities. And when the R.A.F. decommissioned it a little bit, the Americans took over.
Yeah.
And at the back, airfield was a big fucking extension what the Americans built for the B-52 bombers.
Yeah.
Because the runways weren't long enough.
Yeah.
That's why you might be up there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Up on the big bit.
So the Jibbos are those old caravans down there.
Yeah, I spotted them.
Yeah.
Well, if you look on Google Maps, there's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So you've got to be.
They are set there. They've been there a long time.
Up there.
Yeah, we've got some board at night.
I wonder if they've ever had
They've
anything
had a
there.
table walking up that runway.
Genuine?
Yeah, with two like that. Next to each other like that.
No way.
Yeah, man. Lift off fucking ground, everything, mate.
What? Right, I've got to do East Kirby. East Kirby's
Got
ace.
video as well.
What? You love some gossip, exactly. We want to. Who's that? My headphones in. I can hear it all. You can't hear nothing.
No.
You can't hear nothing. It's interesting gossip. It's good. It's good stuff to know. It's good stuff for you guys for when we go investigate East Kirkby. Because I am itching to do. I was going to do East Kirkby this week, but it's an hour and 10 minutes drive. So.
There's some travellers there. They've been there a long time. They are set there. They are not moving.
Yeah.
But when I went not so long ago, we parked the car there and we didn't get no hassle. They're not travellers with loads of kids. They're just people, like couples. So they probably won't gear. They probably won't even go. They won't be interested.
No. I think I'd probably just go to him and say, "Look, guys, I'm just saying, I parked my van there.
Yeah.
I'd just say, you know, it's not a
Literally park your van
stranger.
where we're stood, and you need to put the runway where that far hangar is. So it's not far.
No.
But what you need to do is you need to go up the runway towards the control tower, and then you come to a crossroads like that.
Yeah.
And you want to just stop there because it's just, if someone sees you, mate, you'll be in a lot of shit. So just stop there. That's where you need to be on that crossroads because that's where they'll just take off. In
Right.
both direction. We've had some good stuff there.
So we just tick.
And then, but we just a quick story, and then we'll crack on.
Oh, crack on.
I had a medium with me, and we went to where they extended the runway, and a bit further up, there's all these big foundations, and we walked with a medium, and he went like, oh, bear in mind, it's like 12 o'clock at night, and it was Baltic. He's like, oh, he was going like that. He's like, you alright? It was a bit hot. Like, alright. Obviously, I know my stuff. I went, alright. He goes, you what? I says, no, mate. No, he goes, oh. And I says, carry on walking then. We got to walk a bit more. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm getting a bit hot in here. Oh. He says, what? He says, I'm getting a lot of people running about and flames and everything. I was like, oh right, that's interesting. And, he says, yeah, something's happened here, hasn't it? Hang on a minute. And he walked off. He was like, yeah, that would do.
Yeah.
Comes back and says, chap's just told me that he was loading a bomb up in a Lancaster bomber and the bomb fell off, blew the roof off the hangar.
Wow.
And it killed like, I'll just say 40 for a number, pull out of my arse.
Yeah.
40 people died because it blew up. And he went, and I went, yeah, you're spot on, mate.
Wow.
But he didn't even know where we were going. We just picked him up and said, right, come, we're going out for it.
We're off out for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Off out on a journey, mate.
Yeah. We picked it all up, the burning sensation, the hotness, you know, and the explosion. He picked it all up.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Cheers.
I think there's some really good mediums out there, and there's
That's
some
when I
crap.
had my first interaction with a spirit.
What up there?
Yeah. Proper.
Oh.
We had two that night. One was that powerful that we jumped on top of our cars.
Eh?
Yeah, because we had dogs chasing us.
What?
Dogs. Yeah. We were walking down the runway like this,
Yeah.
and the medium went, phew, did you see that? I'm like, no, it was bloody dog. Nah, shut up, man.
Give
yeah.
over.
Yeah, give over. And all of a sudden, we heard this, like a scuttling on the gravel, and we heard it, and it was getting louder. Like people, it sounded like loads of people running towards us, like dogs or something like that. So we all went footless, turned around, ran. It was about from here to that building. We ran, and as we got near the cars, it was getting louder and louder. And we all jumped on top of our car bonnets because we thought it were dogs coming. We thought it was someone, a guard, you know, security guard. We let the dogs out, and by the time we jumped on the roofs of the car, you could hear all the footsteps going around the car and everything.
No way.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see a thing.
But there was nothing there.
What? I'd love an experience like that,
mate.
I would love an experience like that.
Yeah, and as I was walking up the runway, there was a bloke. See where that plane is?
Yeah.
Walking like that, and there was a bloke like that. And we weren't looking at him, but we could see him through our corner of our eye.
Yeah.
And Chris stopped who I was out with, and he looked at me and went, someone stood over there, isn't there? And we all went like that, and we saw it as bright as day. The bloke stood there where that plane was, and we all went like, oh, fucking hell. As we went, because we all looked at each other like, you know, as we turned around, gone.
Wow, man.
Gone. That was on 2 different occasions, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is absolutely mental.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That, mate, see, that just makes me want to go now.
Yeah.
That just makes me want to go to East Kirkby on the runway. That just blows my mind.
Mad as anything. Yeah.
Big old, well, Lank's still there, though, isn't it? So I suppose that harbours its own energy.
Yeah.
It'll get interesting now. What'll get interesting now?
It's starting to get dark.
It is. It's just starting to get dark. This is where it'll start picking up. What was that? Was that you making a noise then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Years ago.
How'd you play a bit of Verlaine?
Yeah.
Someone just said something about patio window. Maria's just said the spirits are watching you.
Good.
Hey up, Minty. Sorry, Duck, I didn't see you pop in there. Sorry, me and the old cousin was having a chinwag. East Kirkby next then, I think, guys.
Getting dark now. You can't really tell how dark it is though on that camera, 'cause it still looks like it's quite light, doesn't it?
Still looks dead light, yeah.
You turn it round, can you see how dark it is?
I bet you could probably still see the buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Darker than
Still
that,
pretty
though.
well. It is a lot darker than that. We can't see that far. Hello, Barry Doon. Hello all. If you've just dropped in, hello. Sorry, we wasn't being ignorant. We was just chatting. Just chatting.
Waiting for it to get a little bit darker.
Yeah. Can you make a noise for us? If you're here. The monkeys in the trees or something.
I was more interested in that tap on than that steel then.
Well, I thought it was a steel or it was over there.
And then you looked at me.
I looked and I went,
I know you did.
was it that or was
Yeah.
it that?
Yeah. Like a tap on a bit of steel, wasn't it?
Yeah. Is that you tapping? Could you do it again for us? So peaceful. You'll go. If that was you tapping, could you tap again for me, please? Let us know you're here. Your stomach doesn't echo. Or could you bang something? Give us a bang. That was that plane. So what's that? The plane time. Plane. What's moving in the plane? What's on the plane?
Strap or something in it.
Stop it. Yeah, but it looks like it's inside it.
Yeah.
There's no wind.
Something's moving inside that plane. You can't see it, it's too bloody dark. What is that?
There's like a little. I don't know what they'd use it for.
Like a seatbelt.
No, there's nothing inside it. There's like a sensor cover on top on the wing. But there's no. It was like something was waving at like.
I can see it from here, mate.
Something was.
Saw it. Like a strap blowing in the wind.
Yeah, or like something was just waving, or a strap was just.
Yeah, and that part bit where
Bottom right corner.
yeah, where the door opens. That panel there. On the right hand side.
Yeah, but there's not like a. There's a strap, but it's not windy enough to blow it all the time.
Look, I did see it. It's proper dark now, isn't it? Hello? Hello, is there someone here with us?
Oh, it's making a nightmare.
Is there someone here that would like to communicate with us? We're only here to communicate with you. We don't mean you any harm. We just want to know that you're here and you're still here. We don't mind who you are. I'm not here to make fun of you. just want to communicate with you. So if you can hear my voice, can we hear your footsteps coming down them steel stairs? Or can you tap on something? Can you make a noise? Come forward. Hello? Someone here? Can we hear you? If you're here? I'll tell you what, mate. We're not alone. Can you make a noise? Can you move something? Tap on something? Could you tap on the plane? Anything. Really appreciate anything. Bang. Make a noise. Hey, you are next to the watchtower. The watchtower. Yeah. Or it could just be the fact it's dark and my senses have all heightened up. But you go for a sixth sense, don't you? Yeah. I just. You can no longer use your eyes, so your ears are. Hello. My name's Rick. What's your name? Tell me your name. Walk amongst us if you like. Check us out. Don't be frightened or shy. No. We are solely here to communicate with you. If we do that, we would leave. All we ask. That you can intrude your space. Just go about your business. If you can do something for us, it'll be great. You American? Yankee. You British?
Sorry guys, we are not being rude. We are just communicating with spirits. Just have a little catch up on the comments. Ask spirit if they will let you use their night vision gear. It's getting a bit dark. It's getting a bit dark. I do feel we're being watched, mate. But Rick, I'm really drawn to over there. Hey? You just seen something up there?
I just said, can you show yourself through the window? Because I thought I saw something through the window. Your thing is your mind and your eyes and everything plays up.
Yeah. Just at the cusp of turning the light.
It's hard when you've got glasses as well. Just get reflections off your light, glasses and everything.
Yeah, I found that. Like the top right corner or something.
You here with us? down the stairs that Mark was just on. There's a little ball on one of the steps. It's just like a. If you went near it, it'll pick you up. It'll do anything to you. Picks up your presence. And you come down the stairs, or walk up the stairs, wherever you are. You can't see you. You need these things to protect you. Look to see you try and light up one of them balls. There's some little balls on the path walking up to the steps. Yeah. All they do is detect that you're near it. They don't hurt you. Right, you just near one then, just to demonstrate what it will do. It just lights up. Say from. Can you walk amongst us and maybe light up the balls? Oh, there's one there. One there. One there. Runway balls. Runway balls. Like a little runway on the path, look. If you can light one up and show us you are. Bad decisions. I've made a few in my time. Shovel and shit. If you're here, there's something in my pocket related to 50 Squadron. I'm not going to say what it is, but I want you to try to tell me what's there, and then I'll read it out for you. So if you are from 50 Squadron, then you can go to that little box and say the word song or rhyme or anything that relates like that, then I'll read it out. Neurological. Hey? Stay still, we'll find out. What was that? Move again. No. So that wasn't you setting that off? That. So it's banging. That's not you setting that off. Mate, that's not you setting that off. Pretty close. There. So bear in mind you was all the way over there. So that's not you that set that off the past 2 times. Give us a good shake. So it's clearly not Rick that's just set that off, we just debunked that. Could you set that off again, if that was you?
Could you set that ball off again on the stairs, if that was you? Is that you? Just crap myself. Come on, Spirit, come forward.
Hello?
Hello?
What's your name? What's your name?
Have you got a name? Someone's just said there's quite a few spirits here now that are around us.
Really?
Yeah?
Come on. Make a noise. A distinctive noise so we can hear you. Scare me if you want. I'm not that bothered anyway.
Go on, do it. I'd love to see him scared.
Go on. Move one of them chairs on the balcony.
What?
Go on, move something.
Thing is,
Are you scared of me? Doubt it.
no.
Do something for me. Well, we're only here to communicate with you. Just want to know you're here. Once we know you're here, we'll go. Surely you don't get many visitors now.
No, I bet.
Prove that there's life after death.
Flashing.
Where is it?
K2.
Yeah. Straight into red. Checking the phone, but there's no there.
Come on, guys, come forward.
I'll make you alright. Get the proton pack out of the car.
Oh, fucking animal.
I'm sure you can look good. Go off a bit, look. Bloody stop now, just do. Come on, walk amongst us. Must be quite a few of you here.
Top right
Airfield
hand window
and there's loads
peeking.
of planes and all that.
I'll have a look.
Must be quite a few of you lurking. Have you not got jobs to do?
Nothing like some taunting. Skiving off. That's a fight.
No thanks.
So there you are, taunting them.
Come on, come and show yourself to us.
It's quite funny because Rich just said, I'm sure you've all got jobs to do. And then the spirit chat box went, fight. It's like, oh.
I did say no, thank you. I like to see what I'm up against first. So if you show yourself to me, I might.
See, now you've set it off.
I like to contemplate fighting. I heard you Americans punch like girls anyway.
Please don't punch me. Leave me alone. Ooh. There is a little light here. About there. But I don't know what's flashing in there. I think there's someone on the top of the tower, Rick.
Where that white flap is. White then against the window. Far left window.
Well, second window in from the right.
Oh no, I saw mine in the second window. Come on. Been here long enough now, getting a bit bored now.
Did I say yank?
Did it?
What did it say? It said yank?
Yeah.
Give over.
Yeah.
No.
Don't repeat. Yank.
Are you American?
You yank.
That's you taunting the Americans, that. So this was an American base after it was British. That spirit chat box has just said yank, which is obviously the American term. Yeah, the Americans. That just said yank.
Are you American? You yank? Goddamn yank.
Goddamn yank.
Ah, show yourself to me, boy.
I can't believe that just said yank.
Be American. I won't. I'll spirit. Change it for you to American flag. Change it. Just let me know you're here and I'll change it for you. Got an American flag in the car. Carry one with me all the time. Do something and we'll change it.
Well, it worked. Because it said yank. What are the odds of it saying that?
Goddamn 5-3, boy.
Oh, keep going.
Or what? Or would you like to keep going? Got all these British flags on this fence. So proud. Want to do something? Light up the lights on the steps.
So you're American then? No, we haven't brought that.
I was out with Mario at the minute. That's why I thought it said Luigi.
Duck. What's in my pocket? For saying that if you're a Yank, you might not like it. Hey?
Hold it up. I won't show people on camera.
Hey, look, what have I got for Rick there?
Yeah.
What am I handing him?
I've got a piece of paper here. I'm presuming you can read in the dark.
Because he can't.
I can't.
Like.
I'm just going to have a walk round. I have a walk around this control tower. There's the spirit here with me now. I'm going to leave this open like that. And I want you to come and walk down the side of me. Have a quick read as I'm walking around. As I get back to the steps, I want you to tell everybody at home, on that box on the steps, what's on this piece of paper? Got it?
Good theory, that.
There we go, I'll just hold it there.
I like that.
Oh, please don't touch me.
Please don't touch me. Shepherd. What's Rick holding on that piece of paper? What's he got? What does it relate to? Go find him. He's got that piece of paper. He's off round side of the building now. It's not Henry VIII. What's Rick got on that piece of paper? You say what that's on that paper, and we'll read it out.
If there's someone following me now, as I was around the back, I was telling you what was on this piece of paper. So now I've told you what's on this piece of paper. If you followed me, can you tell me what's on that piece of paper on that, without using that box on the stairs?
Okay.
You're clearly not educated.
It's American. What do you expect?
I went round the back saying it's a beep. There we go. It's just a text letter.
No scientists here. I did a degree in biosciences, but I spare. What? Come on, tell us what's in this piece of paper.
I was virtually telling you while I was walking around the back what it was. You couldn't read it in the dark. I'll say it's a block. It was a block.
No, you didn't. Well, that's what we're here to prove, the afterlife. Missed it.
I told you around the back what it was. I virtually said to you what it was because you could read it in the dark. I'll walk round again. No, I'm not. No.
Who's John?
Shoes are balls.
You go with Rick, he's going to tell you what's here, what's in this piece of paper.
Follow me.
Come on, what's in this? Rick's telling you exactly what's in this. I'm holding it in the air. It's not gold in it. A little box on the stairs. It's got loads of words on it. Pick out the certain word that I'm looking for.
Right. Tell me what was on that piece of paper. I've been shouting it around the back of there. What's on that piece of paper? What was it?
Not best.
Go on, tell me what was on that bit of paper. Just follow me around the back. You'd know, I told you. Play games now. Fair enough. You can't do it. You're stupid.
I've never seen you this taunting. It's quite interesting. Had a few names though.
Yeah. I'm just trying to theoreticalise what it's saying.
Yeah.
And then it's just pulling words out its arse. None of it relates to anything.
No.
Unless you tell me what's on that piece of paper on the next bit. Come on.
Bloody wasting it. There's got to be something triggering it, because if nothing interacts with it, it stays quiet. That's the whole idea behind it. It won't just sit there picking words if nothing's around it picking it up.
It's just not a digital dictionary, just chucking words at you.
The only theory I can use off it.
I'm not trying to be an arsehole.
No.
I just want you to explain to me. That's all I'm saying is that, to me, that's just a walking dictionary and it's just chucking words.
I've been on investigations with it where I've had nothing, and that's gave me nothing.
Yeah.
And I've had it on for half an hour, and there's been no words come through.
It's just weird way just chucking random stuff.
I wonder if I brought my screwdriver.
I don't want to open it.
No, because I can use.
Can you give me a word that's associated with the R.A.F. on that little box on the stairs? It's chucking words at me. Give me a word that's related to this place. Great.
What did it say?
Shoes. What a great word. You could have used aeroplane, people, bombs, but you picked shoe and counting.
This is boot. It could mean boots.
It's got nothing to do with this place at all.
Come on, give us something.
One word. Nice one. Schoolboy. Great. You belong in the circus. Unless you do a really good one now. Great. I'm just thinking outside the box, Michael.
Not gonna lie, you know it did say schoolboy then.
Yeah.
Someone did say in the chat about 15 minutes ago, there's a little boy around there with you somewhere.
Little boy.
But I can't understand why there'd be a little boy on a base. Yeah.
Right, okay. Taking the schoolboy away from everything. Can you give me a word?
Let us say circus.
Circus.
Oh.
Can you give me a word that's associated with this place?
Come on.
Come on, please. That'd be nice. Give me a word. One word. It has to be on the next one. I won't believe anything that's going on in that little box. Give me a word. Associated with this place. Who?
Campbell.
There's something a bit more solid.
Guys, just check the Discord of the names that I had earlier.
Any random word. No names. No, I said no names. I don't want people's names.
Oh, the Reaper. Why did you do that? See you later, pal. Kiss him goodbye. What a muppet. There's always one.
One word to do with this airfield.
Can someone look in Discord for a name? Was there a name Campbell in there earlier?
Yeah. Just said Charles.
Or Charles?
I don't want no names. I don't want people's surnames. I would say.
I don't know, mate. No Charles, no Campbell. I thought I picked up a name earlier. Did I say plane?
Yeah.
See, I told you.
You know what it said before then?
What?
The devil.
Oh god. You have been asking for something military though.
What? Well, give me a word. Give me a word.
What was Yank plane not enough for you?
No.
Yeah, it's just said plane.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 words that got nothing to do with this, and then one that does. Needs to be more.
You can't take every word off it though. Phone. Rick, what's tapping behind us?
Give me a word. No. You say plane again?
Just flick a switch on the side of the spirit box on the ball.
Come on, give us a word.
Yank plane's pretty good.
Yeah, it said 10 things. More convincing if it said plane. What was the other one?
Yank.
Plane, yank, bomb.
All in one.
All in one in that after each other. Without jibber jabber. Come on, give me another word to do this place.
Company. Rick's going for it. Reckon it'll work tonight, mate.
Hello? Derek? No names, please. No surnames.
I think we had Stuart last time we was out with Steve. I don't know about Campbell. I feel like I've heard Campbell before, but I don't know where. Rumours. Right, how do I work this bad boy?
Bad boy, bad boy.
EVP.
What you gonna do? Stop.
Oh, we're recording. EVP. If you're here, in my hand is a little device that's recording. You think you could give us your name through this device? What was that? Are you around us now? Can you say something relating to this base? Could you tell us if you was American? I'm recording. you're here, in my hand is a little device that's recording. You think you can give us your name through this device? Are you around us now? Can you say something related to this base? Can you tell us if you was American?
How'd you play it? What, you want to play it? Yeah. Just okay.
You guys spotted anything? Yeah, well, nearly 100,000 likes. Go on, guys.
What questions did you ask, Mark?
4. just set up the vibration recorder. Make it really easy for you then. Could you just tap the fence for me? Tap the guardrail. Could you just tap on the little fence that runs around the building? Could you just tap on a window? You don't hear anything in the EVP?
I did. That's why I disappeared. It was just that spirit box chatting
In the background. Give it 10 minutes to tap anything along that. So I've set the vibration.
Yeah.
Even if you just go tap the bottom of the step, it'll pick it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, even just a tap, just to hear it, it'll pick it up. Can you just tap on the steps? You just make a bit of a banging noise on the steps. Come on. If not, we're just going to leave this area and go have a look elsewhere. Aye.
I'm not. Well, no, isn't it?
You want to go walk in the woods?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Shit. That one's moving. UFO. Come on, make a noise for me. I don't want names. I want something that relates to the base. Or your job. You're not very helpful tonight.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Did it say blow up?
Yeah, something like that. Grow up.
Grow up. It did say blow up.
No. Time stop in April.
Aye.
Time stop in April.
I'll get bored, mate.
Aye.
I'll get bored. Alright, love. See you later, darling. Safe walk. Always sensible. Always sensible. So, cousin Ricky's going. He's off ski. So do I. Well, I'm off home.
I will go straight back, alright.
Alright, Duck. See you later, mate. He was handsome. Was he? Come on and give us something worth writing home about. No, I think you're just chatting crap now, really, if I'm honest. That's my secondary light, yeah. So come on then. Work with me, give me something. I'm on my own here. Give us something to work with. Where are you? There's Rick going. Come on, bang something. Give us a noise. Billion. What's that? Tap something. Make a noise for me. I'm all on my own, so this is your prime opportunity. Supper. Alright, okay. The tap thing is literally on the fence just there. Come on then. Come on, where are you? I can hear things creaking. Are you hiding? Why don't you come sit down? Come on, let me know you're here. There's Rick going home. So just so you know, that is Rick leaving. You've just seen. See? Hey, Jojo. So just so we know, I am here now. Rick's not hiding anywhere. That's his car just leaving. That was him beeping, so we know. There's nobody. We're not faking anything. I don't know why he's gone that way home, though. Can you come forward, then? Can you give us your name? Get down from what? Goodbye. Are you leaving? Can you let somebody else come through, then? Could you show yourself? Could you stand by the tree over there? So I can see you. Because if not, I'm going to go for a walk around. Justice. Come on, where are you? I'm fucking peacocks again. Oh my god. There is a computer, yeah. I can't smell anything, but I'm waiting for you to come forward. Hmm? Come on, where are you? You're not tricking nobody. Crashed into. Ah, that's a bit more interesting. So crashed into, we can take that word. Because of where we are. Lots of crashes, training site. Well, I'm looking, but I can't see you. So where are you? That little box on the stairs, could you tell me where you're from? Where you from? cup's no good. To the right near the tree. Ooh, cat ball. Interesting. Are you on the path? I don't want to push you. Did you just light that ball up on the path? Could you do it again? Could you light the ball up again for me? Thank you. Come on, don't be shy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure. Watch the REM pod light. Watch the REM pod light. It's just turned off. Have you just drained that REM pod? That's on the exact same path as the cat ball. And the battery was replaced at the exact same time that one was replaced. Have you just turned that little REM pod light off? Could you manifest and show yourself? I'm just going to go check on that REM pod. I'm not a threat. I am curious as to what should happen to that. It's back on. I don't get what's just happened there. Can you light the ball up on the path again for me? Could you do that again for me, please? Could you tap on the fence? Someone just clicked it. It sounded like a switch, like a light switch or a pull cord. You know when you pull a cord in the bathroom, like a. Could you throw something? No, I want you to throw something if you could. Could you throw a stone? Could you go over to the night equipment shed and touch one of the balls over there? Touch one of the balls over by the night equipment shed. Sliding doors. Oh, thanks, Amy, for the morning bloom. War. There was a war. Yeah, you're right. Can you shout a bit louder? Go on, shout for me then. Give us a big shout. Shout, ah! Can you move a chair upstairs? Accident. Was there an accident here? Not really, Donna. Nothing major. I bet there was a fair few accidents here, to be fair. This is the whole point of having this site, I think. I need something relating to the site, please. No, nothing twists. I want you to come forward and speak to me. Show yourself. I am pretty special. Come on, Maria says she wants you to make a noise for me. Make a nice big loud noise. Ooh, I heard that. I heard that. Whatever that click, whatever that was. Can you make that noise again for me, please? A bit louder. Make that noise for me again, but a bit louder. And again. Can you knock on window? A lot of radio controls in there. So I just clicked again. I need you to knock really loud for me. Use all that energy. Come on. Come on, I want you to knock really loud for me. Give me something to really work with. Like, prove to me you're here. I don't believe you're here then. Come to the front of me. Show yourself. No. Okay. Are you scared? Are you scared of me? Ooh, cat ball. That's the same one again. Can you light up any of the other ones on the path? Prove to me it's you. Broad. Come on, and prove you're here. Tag? What are you tagging? Come on, prove you're here. Making yourself look silly now. Eh? Get down? Why? Why have I got to get down? Just have to go get 2 of my bolts from the night equipment shed. Shipwreck? Plane wreck, baby, not shipwreck. I think you're just sat here guessing. Wars? There was a war, yeah. What? Yak or yank? Gag. I want you to provide me with some evidence that you're here. And you're not really doing so, are you? Not really giving me something good to go off. What? That place. That place could be anywhere, couldn't it? Hey? What conversation? Oh, I'm supposed to set the cat ball.
I'm joking. Here. Cough.
You are? You say kick off? I'll kick off in a minute if you don't give me something to work with.
Church.
No churches around. Not around here, me old spirit. Bit damp though.
Shove.
Don't shove me, I'll shove you back. Shoving's rude. We should not taught that.
Tweak.
tweak you. Right, give us a second, loves. Hello, hello, hello. Whoever said hello, hello. A bit chilly. Oh shit. Come on then. I'll leave you to it. Not been very entertaining. I didn't. Thermal cameras in the van, mate. Not very entertaining, are you? Quite rude, that. Well, I think so, anyway. Well, I can't see many more buildings. Go around the front. Are you out here? So apparently there had been loads of buildings around here. So I'll pop my case round. We don't really need any equipment per se. We'll just go for a little wander around. What was that? Someone just banged that fucking, it went dong. Who's just banged that? Who's banging that? Go on then, clever clogs, do it again. The first one was like dong. Something's banging over there. Hang on. There's like a little camera on top, mate, not a light as such. Who's banging? Could you bang again then? If I turn my back and look at this old building? If I admire this, are you going to make a noise? Behind me. Look at that, look. Oh, for a little, oh, little bird. Oh, hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go back to bed. $150,000 likes. Oh, this was that building, wasn't it? Nice new pet. Surprised Nick can't come. I'd bring it home. I was in the RAF. Where are you? It would have been former RAF Sturgate. Oh shit! That just shit me right up. Fucking hell. Okay, you're not allowed over there. Fucking hell. Warning would have been nice. Phew. Bollocks myself right up there. Okay, I'm not that old. They crap me right up. Run. We're not causing any harm, we don't need to run. Someone just banged again in there. Code Brown. What was that? Come on then, bang something for me. Bang that wall. What was that? I'll just keep walking with my case then. Unless you're going to bang something for me. I can smell burning. Oh, what's that smell? Ooh. It smells like a burning smell. Ooh. Oh, it's like fucking burning oil or something. Who's burning oil? think round the front. I don't know what the building would have been round here. I'd be right on edge now. Why? Why would I be on edge? Other than dropping your light. What would you be on edge for, mate? Nothing to be on edge for. I can smell burning oil though. Or like a fire. Oh, I can really smell something burning. That alarm. Oh. Hello? Oh, what was that? Did you hear that fucking bang? Did you hear that fucking bang? That was like someone threw a fucking stone. Please tell me you heard that. Please tell me someone heard that. Hello? That was fucking loud. Who threw that? Mate, it was like someone hit the metal wall, the metal shutter. Like someone threw a rock or something at the bloody metal. The metal doors, the metal fence wall, whatever it fucking is. Went with a right crack. Honestly, that went with a right crack. Can you do it again? Who's here? Did you hear that bang? Come on, tell me you fucking heard that. I've just come from over there. Please tell me Leah's hearing it. Do it again then. There is only me on this site. I don't fucking believe it. It's not a whistle you're listening for, Maria. It's someone's banging the shutter walls. Listen. Can you bang this shutter? Can you bang this one next to me? think it is. That was in that building. Who's in there? Come on, who's fucking about? Who's here messing around? Who's banging stuff? Come on. Do it again. Who's banging stuff in here? Come on. Could you do it again for me? I'm gonna whistle. Just watch your ears. Can you copy me? Come on, bang one of them metal walls again. Is that it? You ran off now? Oh, that was a click. Oh. Needs to be louder than that. Needs to be louder than that. So I get clicking coming from over there. But then inside that building there, it sounds like there's someone moving around inside. Come on, bang it again. Give us a bang. Go on, big loud one. Big loud bang, just like you did the first one. First one was a good one. If you could do that again, please, that'd be great. Or is it that you know I'm watching? Have you gone shy? What you gone shy for? That was over there. Go on, use all your energy. Go on, Spirit, give us a big loud bang. That first one was a proper bang. That was a decent one. Well, if you aren't going to do it, then I'm just going to leave. Might have to, Tashi. Alright, if you're not going to bang really loudly like you did first time, I'm off. No, not going to do it. That first one was proper fucking loud. I'll get my case then. What do you mean, Donna? Sometimes spirits don't want to be left. So you have to like reverse psychology it, a bit like children, I suppose, mate, yeah. You have to reverse psychology it and like make out you're off, and then they'll kick up a fuss. Because sometimes they don't want to be left on their own. Well, if you're not going to bang again, I'm off. No? Oh well, I tried. You can even bang this one, look, this one's nice and loud. You can bang any of them, really. Interesting night though. Here's where I walk past an airman or something that shit me right up. Generally would crap myself then as well. Wouldn't know where to put myself. So, on the whole, number one, I don't know if this place has ever been investigated. If not, then you have to take into consideration that if these spirits here are not used to being people coming and communicating with them, then there's every chance they'll not be very forthcoming. That isn't an excuse for a poor night, because to be fair, I wouldn't class what we've had as a poor night. We've had some interesting bits and bobs. There's nothing been persistent. Hello, Search for the Afterlife. What time do you call this? I wouldn't say, you know, like I said, you're not going to get everything all the time, but we have had some interesting bits and bobs. So, you know, this was an RAF base, and then turned to an American base, and the spirit chat box said yank and plane, so I could take that. I think it was quite clever that it said yank, if I'm honest with you, because it's not very often, you know, yank relates to where we are. So that's a good one. I can take that. Take that one on board. What else we got? Just finding all my bits and bobs. 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 Get rid of all these torches out of my pocket now. So many torches. I think what would be interesting, I used to know the guy, I don't know if it's still him who owns it, a guy named Paul. I'm just wondering if Paul would let me spend the night in there, in the van. So if I took my van over by where the hangars were, where that loud bang was then, I wonder if, you know, I slipped him a couple, I'd like to spend the night here as paranormal investigation. So I came a couple of nights ago and something went right clatter a couple of times. I wonder if he'd let me. I think he would, because he's quite a genuinely nice bloke. He's all right, to be fair. It'd be interesting to spend the night here, because I think the stuff here, I think it's just really shy on coming forward. I just don't think it's very, forward. But if it's never been investigated, then you know it's not going to be. You don't know what's going on. But I think Paul would probably let me spend the night here if I said, look, can I park up in my van and I want to spend the night in front of them hangars that were banging. Who's behind you? Oh God, there's always one, isn't there? Goodbye. Well, this was RAF base for a couple of years, and then we gave it to the Americans. So I think for it to say, the spirit chat box to say yank was pretty good, especially when Rick was coaxing it, and then for it to come out with plane, that was pretty good. And then the banging. So there's 3 points of banging there. There was a banging as I was walking the first time I started walking, before I set the alarm off. And then as I was walking up to the hangar, there was a right fucking bang. And I mean a real, it was like someone just got a stone and launched it at the metal girder wall. And that was a good one. So a couple of decent bangs. And some bits on the spirit chat box. Oh, cat ball went off a few times, but that could be down to condensation. I don't really know. It was the same one as well, which I thought was a bit weird. And then whatever you guys saw with the screenshots, so I look forward to looking at them. On that note, darlings, I'm off home, I'm off to bed, I'm tired. I think Nick's probably got the dogs in the bedroom. They slept in the bedroom last night, which is quite good. Usually they get up on the bed if they come in, but it was really good. And they slept on the floor, which is where we'd like them. Thank you for all your likes and your comments, your shares, FYPs and your gifts. Like I always say, everyone that gifts, all the money goes back in to equipment, and we go buy new equipment, more equipment to go find and play with. The next piece of equipment I want is a proper decent SLS camera. So the more we can generate, even I'm putting money in, the more and more pendillies I can generate, you know, the more I can buy more. And I really want an SLS camera. We've just bought that thermal one. We've just bought the vibration knocky bangy dodgy thing. Next thing we are going to get is an SLS camera. Notice I say we're all going to get one. We are. It's a team. We'll do it together. You know, Mike, will you look at mod chat when you get home? I will. Yeah, I'll have a look, darling. Don't panic. I'll have a look in the mod chat. Have a neb. So yes, as always, good night. God bless. And if you need anything, I am only a message away. When I'm not at work. Alright guys, lots of love. Peace out and night.